Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Alfa Reswara, and now I will to tell about the motion. What is the motion? So, in this video, I will to tell and explain the motion with definition, context, and address. We move to the motion. What is the motion? The motion is this House will block ex-corruptors from running in legislative election, and it has the definition about the motion. Okay, definition from this House. This House is government. The next part is block ex-corruptor. This has the mean blocking the ex-corruptors for to or join something in the parliamentarian or government. And the next part is running in legislative election. This has the mean participate or join in the election of the legislative parliament or government. So this has the means from the motion is this House want to block ex-corruptors from joining and running for the legislative in the parliamentarian from election. And the next is about the context. Corruption. Corruption is a crime that harms most groups, and there have been many cases in the country. So it is not good if corruptors are the owners of the government, of the parliament. So about the assertion, block ex-corruptors from running in legislative election is the solution to make legislative parliamentarian has good reputation and has good performance. Okay, next about the reasoning. Block ex-corruptors from running in legislative election is very needed because currently corruptors are increasing in some country, and there have been many losses that have been experienced by one side and even the state. The fear that if ex-corruptor take part in the legislative election, so the people will think, the society will think that the legislative parliament will have a corruptor, in which bad things will happen, such as spreading seeds of corruption and will do the corruption again with the other ways. So this blocking is done so that in the future the legislative parliament is always have the good view by the public. Okay, from the evidence in Indonesia, Saturday 6/30/2018, the Electoral Commission officially implemented a new series of regulations concerning the eligibility of candidates running in the local and national general election. From the Electoral Commission Rules number 20/2018. One of the conditions outlined in the Electoral Commission rules is that individuals with prior conviction for corruption will not be allowed to stand as candidates in next year's general election. And the link back for all this speech is, with this regulation, it is a reflection that one's view on the background. So the requirement for an executive member, legislative member in a country must have good background to attract public confidence in a legislator, not has the bad background like the corruption and others. So this will affect to the society if they have the bad background or the bad perspective. So we must to have the legislative member with the good background. And if we do this, the block ex-corruptor for the legislative election, we can do election with the good people or the best people to change or to get the position in the government, and that will make us have the best performance to development this country, and that will be make us to very proud with the parliament. And then the last is, if we have the good performance from the legislative member, so I think this nation and the state will build or will go to the good country in the soon. So that is my speech. So, and see you later, and thank you. Bye.